Have you ever found yourself quietly wondering if nurturing your own intimacy and pleasure in the later years of life could actually protect your health in surprising, even profound ways? As we grow older, many people quietly and mistakenly assume that intimacy and self-care no longer matter, or that they are a part of life that simply fades away. But the beautiful, empowering truth is that nurturing your own sexual well-being, whether through private self-care or other safe practices, has benefits that reach far beyond the bedroom. It's a powerful form of self-love and self-respect. In this video, we are going to embark on a vital and honest conversation, exploring 6 powerful benefits of sexual wellness in older age. These are benefits that can help you live not only longer, but also with greater vitality, more profound peace of mind, and a renewed sense of self. Each one shows how honoring this natural and fundamental part of yourself is not something to feel embarrassed about, but rather a healthy, courageous habit that supports both your body and your spirit. Stay with me until the very end, because you will discover how these benefits might completely change the way you see aging, and perhaps even more importantly, how you see yourself. My name is Allie, and welcome to the Silver and Smart channel, where we believe that the later years of life are not a time of diminishment, but a time of incredible wisdom, peace, and purpose. This conversation is not about shame or taboo. It is about giving you the tools to feel stronger, calmer, and more alive in your 60s, 70s, and 80s and beyond. Now, let's begin. The 6 benefits of sexual wellness in older age. 1. Better circulation and heart support. The quiet workout. One of the first and most overlooked benefits of maintaining sexual wellness in older age is how it profoundly and positively supports your circulation. Gentle physical arousal increases blood flow throughout the entire body, including to the heart, which can help keep blood vessels flexible and responsive. Heart specialists often explain that these moments of intimate activity are not just emotional. They also provide a gentle yet effective workout for the cardiovascular system, which is especially important as we navigate our 60s, 70s, and 80s. Even a short period of stimulation encourages the release of nitric oxide, a natural compound in the body that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This in turn promotes healthier blood pressure. Over time, this consistent relaxation of the blood vessels helps lower the strain on the heart and keep circulation steady and strong. For older adults, this simple act is becoming a way of giving the body a tune-up without needing strenuous or demanding physical exertion. Take, for example, Arthur, a 74-year-old widower who noticed his legs often felt heavy and his energy was consistently low. His doctor, who was a wise and forward-thinking man, explained that staying connected to his own sexual wellness could improve circulation in ways very similar to light exercise. Within a few months of incorporating this form of self-care into his routine, Arthur noticed he had fewer episodes of restless legs at night and a steadier, more consistent sense of energy during the day. This small but consistent effort gave him a renewed sense of confidence in his own health and vitality. This is not about self-indulgence. It is about recognizing a natural and powerful pathway your body already has for maintaining vitality and strength. By allowing yourself to engage in healthy private self-care, you are giving your heart and circulatory system a gentle and lasting boost. It is one more tool in your hands to age with strength, independence, and profound peace of mind. Number 2. Stress relief and emotional relaxation. The internal anchor. Another powerful and life-changing benefit of sexual wellness in later life is the way it helps release deep-seated stress and brings a beautiful sense of calm to both your body and your mind. When you engage in this form of self-care, your body naturally produces a cascade of endorphins and oxytocin, those incredible, natural feel-good chemicals that ease tension, lift your mood, and quiet the worries that can weigh heavily on your spirit during the day. For seniors who often face higher levels of anxiety from health concerns or feelings of isolation and loneliness, this natural stress relief can become an important and reliable anchor for emotional stability. When your stress levels drop, so does the strain on your heart. Lower cortisol levels mean less silent wear and tear on your cardiovascular system,
and less negative impact on your sleep, digestion, and immune strength. Emotional relaxation is not just a pleasant side effect. It has real, measurable consequences for longevity and resilience. Many older adults describe how this form of self-care leaves them not only calmer, but more connected to themselves, easing the burdens of loneliness and restoring a much-needed sense of balance. Consider a woman I know named Beatrice, a 69-year-old retiree who often felt restless and tense in the evenings, her mind racing with the day's worries. She discovered that setting aside private moments of intimacy and self-care helped her unwind in a way that meditation or even watching television simply could not. She began sleeping more soundly, her blood pressure readings improved, and she carried less worry and anxiety into her days. What she once thought was a fading part of life became instead a steady and powerful resource for peace of mind. Sexual wellness in older age is not simply about physical pleasure. It is a doorway to emotional release and healing. When you let your body experience that natural flow of relaxation, you are supporting your heart, your nerves, and your sense of calm in a way that no pill or quick fix can truly match. Number 3, deeper, more restorative sleep, the foundation of health. One of the most consistent and immediate benefits seniors report from maintaining sexual wellness is how it profoundly improves their sleep. As we age, it becomes incredibly common to wake often during the night or to struggle with falling asleep at all. Yet private intimacy helps to calm the nervous system, lowering blood pressure and releasing hormones like prolactin that naturally promote deep relaxation and rest. This makes it easier to drift into a deeper, more restorative rest, the kind of sleep that allows your body to truly heal and your mind to reset itself and organize itself for the day ahead. Sleep is not just about feeling rested. It is one of the most vital foundations of healthy aging. Better sleep improves your memory, supports your immune system, and reduces the risk of cardiovascular problems. When you give yourself permission to engage in self-care before bed, you are not simply easing tension in the moment. You are laying the groundwork for nights that truly refresh you and mornings where you wake up clear-headed, steady, and ready to face the day. Think about a gentleman named Charles, an 80-year-old who often found himself awake at 2 o'clock in the morning, staring at the ceiling, feeling anxious and frustrated. After speaking with his physician about natural approaches to sleep, he learned that intimate self-care could help regulate his body's natural sleep rhythm. He began practicing this occasionally before bedtime, and he found that he not only fell asleep faster, but stayed asleep longer. His days became less foggy, his energy more consistent, and his confidence in his own health returned. Healthy aging is built on habits that restore and renew. By allowing your body to access the natural pathway of release and relaxation, you are giving yourself a tool for the kind of sleep that truly strengthens your heart, your mind, and your independence. We've now explored 3 powerful, life-changing benefits of sexual wellness in your later years. As you reflect on these, I want you to remember that your body is a masterpiece of complex, interconnected systems. When you care for one part, you care for the whole. If you're still with me and finding this conversation valuable, please comment well and whole below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you on your journey. Now, let's continue with our final 3 benefits.
4. Preserving sexual function and hormonal balance, the natural rhythm. Another crucial and often overlooked benefit of staying engaged with your sexual wellness in later years is that it helps to preserve function and keep your body's natural rhythms in a beautiful, healthy balance. Just like muscles that weaken when they are not used, sexual organs can lose some of their responsiveness if ignored over long periods of time. Gentle, regular self-care encourages blood flow, maintains sensitivity, and supports the hormonal signals that affect your energy, mood, and overall vitality. Experts often point out that maintaining even a modest level of sexual activity can help regulate key hormones like testosterone and estrogen, both of which play a vital role in your strength, bone health, and emotional stability. For seniors, this can be especially important in preventing the gradual decline that can lead to fatigue, a sense of frailty, or a loss of confidence. Sexual wellness in your later years is not about forcing youth or trying to turn back the clock. It is about supporting the body's natural systems so they continue serving you well into your 70s,
80s and beyond. Take the case of a gentleman I know named Dominic, a 65-year-old who noticed a frustrating dip in his energy and mood after retiring from his career. His physician, who believed in a holistic approach to wellness, encouraged him to remain attentive to his intimate health as part of a broader plan for his overall well-being. Over time, Dominic felt not only more physically responsive, but also more optimistic and confident about his life and his future. He realized that this part of life was not something that had to simply fade away, but could instead remain a source of strength, reassurance, and quiet joy. When you practice self-care in this way, you are not clinging to the past. You are actively building a healthier, more vibrant present and future for yourself. Preserving function and hormonal balance allows you to walk with more energy, face your days with greater steadiness, and carry yourself with the quiet assurance that you are tending to every part of who you are. 5. Strengthening your immune system, the silent ally. A surprising and powerful benefit of sexual wellness in older age is how it can support and strengthen your immune health. Gentle arousal and release reduce the stress hormones like cortisol that often weaken immunity, while also stimulating the production of certain antibodies that help the body fight off illness and infection. For seniors whose immune defenses naturally become less robust with age, this simple practice can serve as a quiet yet powerful ally in staying well. When tension and anxiety are carried for too long, your immune system is forced to work under constant pressure and strain. By finding healthy release, you give your body a chance to reset and recover. This lighter load allows your defenses to focus on what matters most, keeping viruses at bay, helping wounds heal, and maintaining energy reserves. It may sound small, but the cumulative effects over time is significant for healthier, more resilient aging. Consider a woman I know named Eleanor, a 78-year-old who often caught colds during the winter months. After learning about the role of sexual wellness and lowering stress, she began incorporating private moments of self-care into her routine. She found that not only did her mood improve, but she also had fewer bouts of seasonal illness. She credited this practice, alongside other healthy habits like eating well and getting enough rest, with giving her the resilience she thought she had lost years earlier. The body has remarkable ways of healing and protecting itself when given the chance. By allowing space for sexual wellness, you are strengthening the natural defenses you already have. It is not about chasing youth. It is about nurturing health, independence, and the quiet confidence that you are doing everything you can to live stronger for longer.
6. Supporting mental and emotional well-being, the act of self-worth. Perhaps one of the most meaningful and beautiful benefits of sexual wellness in older age is the way it nurtures your mental and emotional health. Many seniors face periods of loneliness or feel a growing sense of disconnection from their own bodies as the years pass. Private self-care is not simply physical, it is a powerful act of affirming your own worth, reducing feelings of isolation, and reminding yourself that intimacy and pleasure are still a natural and vital part of who you are. Moments of connection with yourself encourage the release of dopamine, the powerful chemical tied to motivation, pleasure, and joy. This helps lift your mood, sharpen your focus, and create a sense of optimism about your daily life. Seniors who engage in this practice often report a deeper appreciation for themselves and a renewed sense of dignity and independence. It becomes less about the act itself and more about the emotional message it carries, that you are still whole, still capable of joy, and still profoundly connected to life in all its forms. Think of a woman I know named Frances, a 70-year-old widow who struggled with waves of sadness and loneliness after her husband passed away. By slowly and courageously learning to embrace her own sexual wellness, she found a source of comfort and a way to rebuild her relationship with herself.
Over time, this practice gave her a sense of inner strength, reminded her of her value, and eased the heaviness of loneliness. It was not a replacement for companionship, but it was a powerful source of self-respect and calm. Supporting your emotional well-being through sexual wellness is not about embarrassment. It is about embracing every beautiful human part of life, even the ones society sometimes tells us to ignore. By staying connected to yourself, you protect your spirit as much as you do your body, ensuring that aging is not about decline, but about living fully with resilience, confidence, and quiet grace. As we wrap up this video, I want you to think back on the 6 benefits we have explored together. Which of these spoke to you most clearly? Was it the way sexual wellness supports your circulation and your heart? Or perhaps how it relieves stress, improves your sleep, and steadies your hormones? Or maybe it was the reminder that your immune system and your emotional well-being also benefit when you care for yourself in this way. Whatever stood out, remember that these are not abstract ideas. They are simple, intentional choices you can make each day to keep your body and mind thriving as you grow older. Sexual wellness in later life is not about shame or indulgence. It is about profound respect for yourself. It is about acknowledging that intimacy and self-care remain natural, powerful, and healthy parts of life well into your 60s, 70s, and 80s. By allowing yourself this form of care, you are actively investing in your confidence, your independence, and your overall quality of life. These 6 habits remind us that aging is not the end of vitality, but a time to embrace new forms of strength and comfort. By practicing them, you give yourself not only healthier days, but also calmer nights, steadier emotions, and the kind of resilience that makes every year richer and more meaningful than the one before. So I want you to think about, what is one small step you can take today to honor your body and your spirit in a way that truly matters? Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.